क्या है प्रभुदत्ता के अकॉर्डिंग वो वैसे टॉप में, और जरूरी नहीं कि तुम जो मूवी लिस्ट करो एक असेंडिंग या डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में हो, या तुम्हारे प्रेफरेंस, जस्ट लिस्ट देम और बोलना चाहिए अगर ये अगर कोई स्काई-फाई मूवीज का जॉनर अगर कोई एक्सप्लोर कर रहा है तो ये मूवीज हैं, इनको तो जरूर देखना चाहिए। कौन से 5 से 7 पिक्चरें होंगी जो तुम रेकमेंड करोगे?
Yes. So I've thought about it a lot, and I think the basic things like मैं जो बोलना चाहूँगा बोलूँगा मूवीज के बारे में, वो हर एक साई-फाई कॉन्सेप्ट के ऊपर बेस्ड होंगे। तो मैं मेनली 5 कॉन्सेप्ट बोलूँगा एंड ईच कॉन्सेप्ट के ऊपर एक मूवी के बारे में मैं बताऊँगा।
Alright.
तो 5 कॉन्सेप्ट है: टाइम ट्रैवल, स्पेस ट्रैवल, फ्यूचरिस्टिक, extraterrestrial interactions, and genetics, genetic research, like cloning or something.
Alright.
Okay. So let's start with the first one, time travel. So time travel के ऊपर एक क्लासिक मूवी है, और Back to the Future. It's such an old movie, like 1985, and Steven Spielberg is the executive producer of it. So in that,
I'll show you how it works. First, you turn the time circuits on. This readout tells you where you're going, this one tells you where you are, this one tells you where you were. You input your
to the future, it actually accurately shows how time works. Okay, and I particularly feel like it is a very accurate representation of time travel, because because in it there is a boy. There's a boy who goes to time and he changes his stuff in the past, and his future is affected by it, right? But if you change something else in the past, then the future that you were supposed to have is going to be diverted. Okay. Let's say that time travels straight. Okay, so straight means that if you go from here to here, okay, let's say you change the course of time here, then what is going to happen? It is going to divert to another path. There are parallel realities.
Alright.
Here everything happens. Here the events are different, and here the events are different. So they are going to connect it by a bridge. That bridge will be set when you change the events in the past or in the future. So I think Back to the Future is a very classic movie that people should watch if they are enthusiastic about time travel. Now let's move on to the second concept. It's interstellar travel, it's space travel. So as the name suggests, the first movie is Interstellar. And Interstellar is a very classic science fiction movie directed by Christopher Nolan. He's my favorite director as well. And in the movie, they talk about that group of astronauts. They travel across the galaxy, across the universe through a wormhole. It is also a scientific theory that was proposed by Einstein. And there is actually a real scientist that was involved in the movie. His name was Kip Thorne, and he was involved in everything starting, like how the black hole should look like, how the wormhole should look like, how the space works, how this works, how that works. It's like a masterpiece of science fiction movie. So they travel to through the wormhole to another part of the universe, and they encounter with a black hole. They actually experience how big and how powerful gravity is. Okay, gravity can bend time as well, and it is shown perfectly in the movie Interstellar. You might think that you cannot escape a black hole, but in the movie they escape the black hole using scientific theories. And when they go inside the black hole, they encounter with 5-dimensional beings. So I would feel like it's a must watch if you love like space travel or just a fan of science fiction movies. You need to watch Interstellar. Let's move on to futuristic movies, futuristic science fiction. Now I feel like futuristic science fictions there are many subcategories that could be involved here. Like there are science fictions, or there are dramas, or there are dystopias movies. Dystopia as in Hunger Games and The Handmaid's Tale, if you've heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
But one particular futuristic movie I will talk about is Minority Report.
All right.
Have you heard about it? It's a Steven Spielberg movie.
Uh-huh.
It's about few human beings, okay, like 3 or 4 human beings who develops superior power of their brain. Okay, like we have the power, but we don't use that power right now. But they develop somehow, and the police, what they do is they use their powers to predict who are going to commit crimes in the future, and they arrest them beforehand. It's a very nice concept about futuristic movie. But the problem is that are we going to trust what they are sensing and all that? So
Yeah.
it's a futuristic movie that you should watch because it is amazing, and it also starts strong pressure in when it is crush he or she.
So it's also a very interesting topic because you might be arresting a person for a crime that he or
Who
she
might not commit a crime
Commit,
in
yeah.
the future. Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, interesting.
Okay, so let's go on to the fourth concept, extraterrestrial interactions. Now, for extraterrestrial interactions, Indian people might know about Koi Mil Gaya,
Yeah.
Jadoo, E.T. Have you heard about E.T.? It's a Steven Spielberg movie. It's a quite old movie. So
No.
it is quite similar to one of Koi Mil Gaya. The story is similar as Koi Mil Gaya.
What's he doing? What's happening?
Copied.
E.T. Yeah. So an alien comes to Earth. He is left alone. He met a family. The family treats him well. Then the government finds out. The government takes the alien. You know all that stuff that happens
Yeah.
with aliens. Now, if we're talking about genetic research, how can we not talk about our childhood favorite movie, Jurassic Park?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Jurassic Park, they get the dinosaur DNA and they merge it with the DNA of a frog, and they complete the DNA sequence and they actually create a dinosaur.
Well, maybe dinosaurs have more in common with present-day birds than they do with reptiles.
Look at the pubic bone, turned backward, just like a bird. Look at the vertebrae, full of air sacs and hollows, just like a bird.
And even the word raptor means bird of prey.
Now, it was actually a very first, very amusing concept for people, even in India. Like, I remember the first time I watched Jurassic Park when I was a kid, and I was amazed because, like, I actually thought after watching the movie, I thought that dinosaurs was real. But these are my top 5 movies, I would say. First is Back to the Future. The second is Interstellar. The third is Minority Report. Fourth is
I think what was
alien movies. Alien movies called E.T. And the fifth is Jurassic Park. So these are my top 5 movies that yes, people should watch if they are science fiction fans.